9 ways to become really fascinating. Being interesting is more beneficial than you think. In a world filled with billions of people, it can be hard to stand out. But even then, some people just do. Some people just radiate this energy that when in your presence, your attention is drawn to them, even in a crowd full of people. There are certain people who have this magnetic pull, and you can't help but notice them as the interesting people that they are. Do you wonder what it is about interesting people that makes others gravitate towards them? Or do you want to try and make more friends? Expand your social network? Find a potential partner? Do you want to be the first name that comes up on someone else's mind when they try to think of someone interesting? Whatever it is, we'll find out how exactly interesting people come to be interesting and how you can be more interesting too. Welcome to Savvy, where we have lots of practical wisdom to share. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more advice here on Savvy. Today, I'll be sharing with you 9 ways to become really fascinating. 1. Be an active person. The lazy log graph shows you that generally lazy people are boring. They do the bare minimum at work, go home, maybe watch some TV and get some shut-eye. Their next day pretty much looking the exact same. Would you want to strike up a conversation with that person? Could that person have any intriguing to say? When a lazy person, or dare I say boring person, is asked what they're up to, their usual response would be, "Not much," or "Same old." While an active person is always caught up in some activity. They might be participating in a 10K race, a 30-day happiness challenge, or possibly be part of a book club meeting. What's new? You ask an active person, and you will always hear something new. So get off your phone, after watching this video of course, and do something or try something new. 2. Happy people are magnetic. Downers are not. People like to surround themselves with company who make them feel positive about the world and themselves. Because who wants to sulk and be sad all the time? Be one of those folks who rarely complains instead. You don't want to be that person who walks in a room and sucks all the life out of everyone. Positive people are considerably more appealing and intriguing than negative people. 3. Be passionate about something. Be passionate about something if you want to be more fascinating. Anything is possible. Be passionate about preserving the environment or join a cause for the whales, dolphins, bees, or turtles. Be enthusiastic about your work, profession, or company. Be passionate about coming up with solutions to social issues. Like Stephen Colbert, host of the late-night talk show and comedian, loves J.R.R. Tolkien. When he has a Tolkien geek out on his show, it's so entertaining to see. Watching someone talk about their passion or anything they're interested in just makes them all the more interesting. And you can bet that interesting people never run out of things to say about the stuff they love. 4. Fill your brain with interesting things. Fill your mind with interesting ideas if you want to come across as interesting. Consider trying the following. Whatever enters your mind will leave your mouth. Ray Bradbury, who is a great writer, once said, "Stuff yourself full of poetry, essays, plays, stories, novels, films, comic strips, magazines, music." That piece of advice can also be used to improve your conversational skills to become more interesting. Read a lot and watch classic films. Go to museums. Subscribe to interesting blogs and podcasts and listen to great music. The more cultured you become, the more you will learn about things and even yourself. Then You would have so many interesting things you can talk about. 5. Let your weirdness shine through. Most people try to change who they are just to fit in. Are you scared of being different? Or do you sometimes hold yourself back because people might think you're weird or too much? By all means, don't hold back and be yourself no matter how strange or weird. Weird is cool, and that's what's in right now. Jessica Hagee says that to be more interesting, you should embrace your weirdness in her book, How to Be Interesting in 10 Simple Steps. According to her, the more unique and unusual you are, the more memorable you become. Be weird and don't criticize other people for being strange. Stop being scared to be who you truly are. Embrace your eccentric side rather than trying to be a boring average person. Step outside the box and stick out your neck. 6. Be daring, bold, and audacious. Risk-taking is one of the traits that interesting people have in common. They are brave, adventurous, and daring. You can also be a risk-taker by traveling and discovering new things. Pushing yourself beyond your comfort. Experiment and enjoy while learning. Make bucket lists and start checking things off as you go. Get out of the bubble you live in because there's a lot of things you can do. Is there something new you've wanted to try but you're hesitating on? Leave us a comment below. 7. Be present. Do they make a good impression if you're at a party and you're talking to someone who seems uncomfortable or looks like they'd rather be talking to someone else? Do you think you'll want to get in touch with them again? Most likely not. Nobody wants to talk to someone who isn't present. When they look disinterested in anything you have to say, when their head is somewhere up in the clouds, or in other words, they're not present in the moment. While other people who give others the impression that they are interested in what you have to say and are present are the people who are highly intriguing and likable. 8. Ask people about themselves and really listen. The author of How to Win Friends and Influence People once said that, to be interesting, be interested. No matter how much you know, nothing is more boring than a person who only talks about themselves while showing no interest in the other person. But if you show interest in another person, they'll be more interested in talking to you. Research shows that people love talking about themselves. Being a good listener is equally as important as being a good talker. So be interested in the person you are speaking with, and you will definitely make a connection. 9. Learn to improvise. Signing up for an improv class will benefit you to think quicker. It will help you to add the ideas or thoughts of another to make more connections. Be weird, be interesting, stay positive. Own your true self. That is enough practical wisdom for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below. We will be posting 4 to 5 videos per week. So click the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of our new videos weekly. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.